Hey friends, it's Shubert and I. We're here today to read a story to you guys and do a fun activity and learn a way to handle a feeling that sometimes we all feel, which is anger. Shubert, are you ready to teach them about having angry feelings? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All you need today is either the piece of paper that looks like this. It's called Shubert, Rants, and Raves, or you can just use a blank piece of paper. That's what Miss Updike's going to be using, and then just some crayons, markers, or pen, anything to draw with. So let's get started. So we're going to start off today by reading a story about Shubert, and it's called Shubert, Rants, and Raves. Hooray, hooray, a field trip today. Hooray, hooray, I'll play, play, play. Are you ready for your big day at school? Questioned Sarah, Shubert's mom. I'm so excited, it's hard to stay still, wiggled Shubert. Well, then let's get those wiggles out. Are your hands ready to go out the door? Shubert chants and claps his hands. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they are. Are your legs ready to go out the door? Shubert chants and slaps his legs. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they are. Are your feet ready to go out the door? Shubert chants and stomps his feet. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they are. Well then, feet, Sarah explains. Let's start walking. With more joy than 2 birthday parties in 1 year, Shubert grabs his backpack and heads to school. At school, Shubert's school family is filled with wiggles, giggles, and glee. To help everyone calm down, Mrs. Bookbinder calls on Etta, the class star leader, for assistance. Etta puts on her star glasses, signaling the class to stop, take a deep breath, and relax. Mrs. Bookbinder then asks the class a series of questions. Are you ready for the field trip and the field trip rules? The class chants. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, we are. Are your hands ready to work together? The class chants and claps. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they are. Are your feet ready to walk together? The class chants and stomps. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they are. Mrs. Bookbinder collects the field trip permission slips from Etta, Crenshaw, Lucinda, the Aunt Triplets, Sophie, and Benny. The permission slips are a part of the school rules. You cannot leave the school to go on a field trip without a permission slip from home. When she gets to Shubert, she sees his body slumped over with his head down and his bottom lip is quivering. Shubert, your body is telling me something happened, Mrs. Bookbinder says. I forgot my permission slip, but I can still go. My mom said it was okay. She knows we're going. She signed the form. I just left it on the table at home. Oh, Shubert, how disappointing for you. You were so excited about the field trip. You may not go without your permission slip. It is not safe. You can stay in the library with Miss Carroll, or you can stay in the office. Which is better for you? Shubert did not answer. He turned to walk away. He felt disappointment turn to anger. His face felt hot. His eyes bugged out of his head. His lightning bug body glowed fiery red, and his heart pounded so hard that it felt like it might pop out of his chest. He was going on that field trip, and no one was going to stop him. He screamed, I'll rant and I'll rave and I'll break the rules down. Mrs. Bookbinder felt and heard Shubert's anger. She immediately began breathing deeply so she could help him. Oh, Shubert, this is so disappointing. You were excited about going on the field trip and now you can't. It seems like you're having a difficult time with all those feelings. You can handle this. It's hard, but you can do it. Breathe with me, she says. Shubert was not interested in breathing. He was going on that field trip. He shouted, I will get my mom to come to the school and she will fix it. She'll rant and she'll rave and she'll break the rules down. Mrs. Bookbinder continued to help Shubert handle his feelings. It's hard when things seem out of your control. You seem so angry. You don't know what to do with all your feelings. You can handle this. Breathe with me, Shubert. Shubert was not interested in breathing. He was going on that field trip, and that was that. He screamed, I will get the President of the United States to come to the school, and he will fix this. He'll rant and he'll rave and he'll break the rules down. Mrs. Bookbinder knew she needed help. She turned to the class and said, School family, Shubert needs our help. He forgot his permission slip and will not be going on the field trip. He feels angry and he is having trouble handling such a big disappointment. Let's all wish him well. Schubert's anger begins to fade. Now he feels sadness. Tears come to his eyes. He wishes he had remembered his permission slip. After a minute, Shubert chooses to spend the day in the library. As he walks to the library, he begins to sing a song. I ranted and I raved most of the day to break down the rules and get my way. I'm breathing now. I won't fight anymore. Next time, I'm going to take the field trip slip on the door. Alrighty guys, so he had such a big feeling and he was not sure how to handle it. So instead of handling that feeling, he got really angry and he forgot to take his deep breath. So what we're going to talk about today and what we're going to draw is what helps you go from bug crazy mad to caterpillar calm. And that's kind of like what we read about last time. When we go from bug crazy mad like Shubert was in the story, what helps you to get calm? So Miss Updike's going to get out her crayons, what I'm going to draw with today. And I'm going to start by drawing a picture of me. So there I am, and I'm smiling, so I'm already caterpillar calm. But what's going to help me is doing the balloon. So I'm going to swap out my crayon because I like orange balloons. And I'm going to draw an orange balloon next to me because when I feel bug crazy mad, I like to do the balloon to help me become caterpillar calm. Now, you may have a breathing way or you may have something else. You may go and squeeze something really hard. So if that's the case, then you would draw that. Or you may like to breathe a different way. Another one that Miss Updike loves is the star. I love to be a star because that makes me stop, take a deep breath, and then relax. I'm going to draw both of them on mine. Alright, so get to drawing, and when you're done, you can share a picture with me somehow. Alright, see you next time.